Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Winnipeg Jets franchise mode. And in this one, I have made the executive decision that this will be the final season of our Winnipeg Jets franchise mode. Now, yeah, we'll see how this goes. It all depends on how we do in the playoffs, though. That is assuming we make the playoffs. Say if we don't make the playoffs, then the series will definitely continue. If we get eliminated in the first or second round, probably as well the series will continue. Although we will see. There's a chance that neither of those can happen. There's a chance we can win the Stanley Cup this season. Who knows? And just to reinforce that chance to win the Stanley Cup, we are going to make a trade. Yeah. So let's go and grab the players I want for this trade. We are going to be trading away 4 current roster players. And yeah, so Will Barker will be on his way out. I haven't really been that impressed from him. From his numbers in the AHL, we would have expected him to have more to say in the NHL, but unfortunately not too much. I mean, he's a good defensive forward, but other than that, I'm really not too impressed with his stats, and I've never really been that impressed with him. And the other forward going in this trade will be Johan Persson. Again, not impressed by him. He was a medium elite when I traded for him, and I think he was an 80 overall or like 78 overall or something. Not impressed by him. Again, his numbers in the AHL should have really meant something for when he came to the NHL. But I mean, other than his rookie season, he's just gotten worse and worse, and they just haven't been good. So those 2 forwards will be going out, and I said I needed to do something with our defense. So we are going to try to do something with our defense and trade away Bryce Angle and Theo Englund. So, yeah, hopefully you guys aren't going to get too mad at me for this, but trust me, when you see what we're trading for, I think it is most definitely worth it. We are going all out this season. So I couldn't choose between Angle and Englund on who to trade away because I needed to trade one of them away. So I just decided, sure, let's trade both of them. And that will actually be it, unless we do need to add draft picks, which I'm not too sure about now. Yeah, we're going to Tampa, and we are going to try and acquire Mikhail Sergachev and Nikita Kucherov. Yeah, it should be very interesting. We also need to go add in 2 players that are on the block by the name of Rodriguez and Ciara. So this is the trade that I'm going to propose to them. If it does not go through, I will add draft picks. But ultimately, we will see. Now, it's funny, I was thinking, I'm like, I kind of want to make our team a little bit better. Why not get another sniper? And then the first person that came to mind was Kucherov. And guys, I mean, even though he's declining, he's on the last year of his deal, so that's not that big of a deal, really. Especially since if I do end the episode this season, or not the episode, if I do end the season, this series, that's what I tried saying. Yeah, if I end the series this season, there we go. Okay, so, yeah, if I do that, then this Kucherov contract doesn't really matter too much. We will be under the cap with both these guys' contracts coming onto our team as well, but just look at his puck skills, his shooting, his skating, his defense and senses. Like, even his defense isn't that bad. I mean, he's obviously not the most physical player. He's 5'11", and he's under 180 pounds. He's not going to be that physical, but we have Sergachev for the physical side of things there. He's considered faster than Kucherov, obviously not as good of a shot. He's also a pretty good point D-man, though. I mean, he should average around like 40 to 60 points every season by the looks of it. He had an off-season 2025, 2026, but if he can continue on being a beast when he comes to our team, we will see how that goes. Puck skills aren't phenomenal, but they're good as a defenseman. I always found him more of a defensive D-man, so I don't know how he really does put up points, because look at his defensive stats. I think it may be just because he has a high offensive awareness. And then as for Rodriguez and Ciara, they are just coming for the roster spot. So let's see if this goes through. trade rejected. Trade rejected. I was looking at why they said they declined that. So, yeah, since they declined that, we're going to have to add draft picks. So let's try our second round pick this season. Will that then go through? Trade rejected. So they do want Barker, and that's the main thing that they want. Let's try Buffalo second rounder. No. Okay, so this may be a little harder than expected. How about our first this season? No. Okay. Now I knew the value was pretty close, but I kind of was expecting to be able to get them from that. Now, really, that means we are going to need to use a prospect. Who else? No, yeah, I can't. Oh, I can't. Unless it's an unsigned prospect. I don't know if I will actually be able to make this trade go through realistically. It would have to be VC. VC, you are the man to make this go through, and it won't. Okay. Yeah. Now, I didn't really think about what I was gonna do if this was to get declined, but I think honestly the only thing I could do is get someone who is high valued, and probably Piero Zabotal, because he's not on the team, and yeah, I mean, other than that, he really would be the only person to push this through. I don't necessarily want to get rid of Zabotal, but like I said, this is more than likely our last season doing this. So, do they have anybody they want to get rid of with less value? Skewen has the least value, so that should go through. But if not, that would be kind of upsetting. Let's try it. Proposed trade. Really? So they won't accept that either. Damn it. You know what, let's try and grab someone with less value then. Literally like 0 value. So let's get Mott. Who is that? Is that Tyler Mott? It is too. Okay. Proposed trade rejected. So, that really ruins my plans for this. I really didn't expect for them to decline that, especially not this trade. Like, damn. I don't need Sergachev. I really don't. I don't need to get rid of the forwards. Okay, well, I'm not going to get rid of Zabotal. I am still going to get rid of both defense, and I do want to get rid of Pearson. So this will most definitely go through. So I do want something else in return, really. But I mean, there's really not much. Like, I thought about getting Huberdeau as well. Victor Hedman's still there. He's an 85 right now. I don't need defense, though. I really don't need forwards either. I mean, I could bring Huberdeau in, too. That would really make our team pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But the thing is, looking at our forward core right now, so sort of by overall, we'd have Leopold, okay, wait, I'm just going to count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus Kucherov and Huberdeau, that's 14. So I'd have to trade away someone here as well, and I'd prefer for that to be Barker. You know what? Obviously, I'd say we are most definitely losing out on this trade. This will help them in the future immensely, especially those two defense. But we are going for win now, and I think adding Kucherov and Huberdeau to this team would seriously help us out. Proposed trade, it should go through. Yes, it will. All right, so, yeah, let's do it, boys. I don't need to give up Barker, but I need to give up a forward. We now have 13 forwards, which means, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So Galchenyuk can be our extra forward. He's listed as a fourth liner, which kind of sucks, but yeah, he'll be our extra forward. I didn't mean to add Zabotal there, but yeah, this will be the trade I'm making. Proposed trade. There we go. We're just going to do best roster real quick. Now, I planned on doing the season sim in this episode as well. I don't think that will happen anytime soon, which kind of sucks. Now, I really wanted to try something here. Let's go to forwards, really. I really wanted to try Kucherov on the left, Leopold in the middle, and Franzen on the right. And I think I still might try that. So let's just see who our centermen are right now. We have Leopold, House, Belak, Winkler, and Ciara, who will go down. Actually, let's make sure I have everybody up here in the NHL that I do want to be up here right now. Let's go to roster moves. I believe yeah, okay. Pretty close to the cap hit. So Kaupinen, I don't need up here. Oh, he's listed as a fourth liner too. I did not know that. Yeah, so let's go to forwards. Let's send down to Ciara. All right, and then as for defensemen, I do need to actually call one up. Yeah, I actually, you know what I'm going to try and do? Because I kind of forgot that I didn't need to actually trade away both defensemen there. Let's go look at free agency really quickly. If not, I will make a little trade to get a better defenseman. Okay, so we have Swanson here. Johnny Swanson, he will be in our bottom six. We're just going to do, 1 year at $2 million for him. There we go. So we'll try that, and we'll see if he then does join the team. Let's start advancing a few days first, and we'll see how that goes. If he does accept that, hopefully he should. There we go. Swanson accepts. Glad he was there because I actually did need to trade away both defensemen there. So let's make the roster moves now. Let's see. What am I doing? So we have all of our forwards up here. As for defense, Rodriguez, I guess, can be our extra defenseman. Should I have Rodriguez or should I have someone else? And Niedermeyer or Bomick? I thought Bomick was ready for the NHL, but no, it was actually someone else. So never mind. So Niedermeyer, best stats to play in the NHL probably wouldn't be Niedermeyer. Bomick, honestly, not that bad. Punanov's also an option. Johansson. Honestly, I like Johansson's stats the most. We're going to go with Johansson. And let's send down. Actually, yeah, that's everybody, right? I believe so. As for goalies, we got Gustafsson and Mann. And there we go. So, yeah, let's make that go through. We'll just do best lines for now because I am going to go and figure this out. So what I want to do is Kucherov on the left, Franzen on the right, second line of Huberdeau, Belak, and Vrana. Huberdeau. Martin's good. I'm going to turn Martin to a center so he can play second line. So Huberdeau, Martin, and Vrana. Two-way playmaker and sniper. We'll try that. And third line, I didn't realize Belak was also listed as a second liner. Great. I think I'd rather Howe or Lee on that third line, to be honest. House is listed as a third liner, so yeah, it should be interesting to deal with ice time this season. Manny Messier I want in there as well because he's also listed as a third liner. Yeah, this should be interesting this year. So we need Martin as a left wing, we need Kucherov as a left wing, and then we need Winkler as a left wing as well. And yeah, I'm really not going to get like any simming done in this episode. Apologies for that. I will obviously still try to, but yeah, so Belak, House. Was it House I needed to change? I already don't remember. Winkler. No, Winkler needs to be a left wing. Okay, let's go do that really quickly. What number is he wearing? 28. There we go, left winger. He's using a wooden stick. Why the hell are you using a wooden stick nowadays? Jesus. Left wing, so we've got Huberdeau. Martin needs to go to a center. And Galchenyuk's going to be our extra forward, so we'll just keep him as a left wing. What number is he? 94. Center, there we go. So we'll try that. Okay, Josh Martin has now been changed. Then let's go to right wingers. Change Kucherov to a left wing. And then that'll be it. I want to change Isaac Leopold to a playmaker, though. I want to try him as a playmaker this season. I wrote it down somewhere. Yes, I did. Okay, so I wrote it down here. I wanted to change Pearson to a power forward, but I just, threw that out the window, obviously. So let's go to centerman. Let's change Leopold to a playmaker, since he's going to be playing with two snipers. We'll see how that goes. Leopold, 50. So, also, while we are here, I figured out, or not figured out, but I managed to get Mark Scheifele back to a decent morale. He's actually, like, not wanting to hate his life completely anymore. So, since that is a thing, I'd say it's time. And since it is going to be the last season, I think it's time to have Isaac Leopold as our captain. I'm sorry, Scheifele, you've been an assistant or captain for quite a long time, but it is time to move on to Isaac Leopold, who will be our captain for probably our final season. Oh, he's back down to bad morale. That's why I didn't want to do that. Is he okay? Yeah, he's still in 81. So let's try best lines now, and we'll see. Okay, why, game? Why can't you just put people in their respective line that I have it? Winkler is going to play because he's listed as a third liner. He needs to. There we go. So, yeah, this should be interesting. How I'm going to figure out ice time this season, I do not know. We will figure that one out in the next one, though, guys. Yeah, I'm not ending the episode, just by the way. I'm sure you can tell. Let's sim the preseason. I want to sim the preseason. I want to see how our lines do in the preseason. And obviously, I'm going to change the special teams. I'm going to do that off screen just so I don't bore you guys completely from this episode. Let's just sim to the 1st of October, and we'll see what our stats were like in the not in the playoffs, in the preseason. I forgot to check who needs to be scouted and where, but we always start off in North America, so we'll just continue starting off there. Alright, salary cap has moved up again, obviously. 6-0 in the preseason. That's scary. Kucherov with 8 points. Not too bad. 4 goals, 4 assists. Hopefully, that is a representation of what will happen this season. 8 points for him. 8 points for Franson and 8 points for Leopold. Oh my god, if that line is this good all year, I'm actually going to die. And, oh yeah, Eugene McInnes. I'm actually hyped for Eugene McInnes because he is such a good offensive defenseman. Oh my god, I hope he really does good this season. Belak, McKenzie, Scheifele, Martin. Hubert only had 2 points. I'm scared about Huberto's ice time because he's listed as a first liner. So we'll see how this goes. But, yeah, might as well check Gustafsson because why not? Oh god, Gustafsson, oh no. You better not be playing that bad throughout the regular season. Although Todd Mann, what a beast he is. 963 and a 1 GAA. You know what? While we're here, might as well. Stanley Cup went to Anaheim. Vegas won the Presidents. Anaheim versus Florida in the finals. I do remember that because we get eliminated by Anaheim. Kucherov won the Art Ross a few seasons ago. I want to get Leopold that Art Ross really badly one day. One day it'll happen, hopefully. Art Ross to McDavid. Also, he also got the Hart. Hoffman, I think it's Andy Hoffman, I want to say, won the Norris. Lady Byng also to Connor McDavid. Boumedienne, sure. Calder. Gibson with the Conn Smythe and the Vezina for the 2nd year in a row. Gustafsson won the Jennings last season. Nice. Nichols with the Bill Masterton Anderson with the Selke. It's just been Anderson at Middlestat the last 5 years. Ted Lindsay to McDavid. And Maurice Richard to Kane. Oh, is it Junior Kane? Might be, not too sure. So I was checking Kucherov's stats off screen before I started this episode, and he's never actually gotten 100 points throughout the sim in one season. So I kind of want to accomplish that this year. I mean, it could happen. It's probably unlikely, but like I said, it could happen. He closest he ever got was 99 points, so he's one off 100. And I'm sure he's motivated to get that now. If our top line plays like they did in the preseason all season, we could be on pace for quite a good top line. But yeah, that is going to be it from me, guys, in this episode. Hopefully you all did enjoy. We'll be back for the regular season in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.